Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you all are fine. And in our previous English class, we have completed a grammar lesson, is it? Okay, so in today's class, we are going to study a new lesson. Okay, so we are going to start a new lesson, and this is a small story, okay? And it has some good value also, okay, some moral value also. I will say that in the end of the story. And the topic of today's lesson is colorful shoes. Okay, the topic is colorful shoes. So now you can take your new pathway book and take page number 14 that. Okay, take your new pathway book and take page number 40 in that, and this is your third lesson in your new pathway book. Okay, colorful shoes is the third lesson in your new pathway book. Okay, now everyone can take your new pathway book and take page number 40 in that. Okay, now I will read this lesson for you. Okay, so clearly listen to that and mark the new words. Okay, while listening itself, mark the new words. Okay, so listen clearly. I will read for you. Take page number 40. Everyone should take your book and everyone should listen properly. Okay, okay. So girls, I have some good news for you inside this envelope. Your PE teacher has asked me to give you these. Give this to your parents. Don't open it. Back at Jen's house, Dad, quick, open this. Mr. Lewis says there's good news inside. Say hello to me first, Jen. Your PE teacher is starting football lessons for you girls next week. Wow, real football? I can score 15 goals. Oh, yes, you can. The school will lend you each a ball to practice in the evenings. Great, and next page. Well, let me see. Each child will need an old t-shirt, a pair of shorts and socks. What about a jersey and shoes with studs? Can I have a real football strip? Jen begs her father while he reads on. No, sorry, except for shoes. Mr. Lewis wants you all to have new shoes. We will go to the market tomorrow to look for a good pair. No real football things? Back in her room, Jen thinks to herself. I am going to make sure Dad buys football shoes, proper ones. Then I can score goals just the way FIFA heroes do. I bet the FIFA champions always had proper football boots with studs. I bet they didn't have to wear just any shoes. Okay, so while reading itself, can you understand anything? Okay, so next page. Want to play Jen? No, Tessie, not today. Dad and I are off to buy new football shoes. We have got ours already. Jen and her dad arrive at the market. A shopkeeper calls out loudly. Get your shoes here. Running shoes, football shoes, shoes for every sport, all sizes, all colors. Cheap shoes here. Red, green, yellow, they don't cost much. No thanks. I am going to start football lessons next week. I am buying real football shoes with studs like the ones champions wears. Okay, it's page Jen and her father go to many big shoe shops. They try on many shoes, but none of them seem to fit right. Either the size was not right or they were very expensive. Jen's father realizes that they cannot afford shoes at the store. We will just have to get a pair of those colorful shoes from that man we crossed some time ago. The colors are lovely. I am sure you will like them better than these costly ones. Oh, Dad, but they don't have studs on the outsole. I will never become a famous footballer. Costly shoes don't make great footballers, Jen. Hard work and intelligence do. Welcome, sir and ma'am. I knew you would come back. Nowhere in this entire world will you find shoes like you will find here. I have just the right pair for you. They are just the right kind to learn to kick a ball well. Okay, next page. A perfect fit. I wish they were real football shoes. It's Monday afternoon. The class is waiting for their first lesson, but Jen doesn't want to wear her shoes. Okay, class, there's a box of shin pads. Find a pair that fit you. Then put on your football things and report to the field. Hurry. Get in line, everyone. Your shoes are just like mine. Yes, and the same as Palm's and Tessie's and Shirley's. 5 children in similar shoes? This must be a record. And we all live on Back Street. Then you must all play for the same team. You can be the Backstreet Heroes. The Backstreet Heroes win the match. The heroes are the champions. And Chen, you have already scored 5 goals. Okay, next page. Jen cleans her new football shoes in her backyard. I will become a FIFA hero. Yes, I will. Okay, so have you understood this? While reading this, have you understood anything? The story is very easy, is it? It is given in it is not given in a paragraph form, is it? So by reading itself, you can understand the story. Okay. So now we can see the characters of this story. Okay. So in this story, only some of the characters names are given. Okay. So Mr. Lewis, he is the teacher of the children. Okay. So Mr. Lewis and then PE teacher. We will say PT teacher, is it? So that is PE teacher. Okay. So 2 teachers are there, Mr. Lewis and PE teacher. Then the children, Jen, Jessie, Pam, Shirley. Okay. The 4 children's name are given there. Okay. We don't know the 5th child's name. The 4 children's name are given. Jen, Jessie, Pam and Shirley. Okay. So who are all the characters of this lesson? Mr. Lewis, PE teacher, Jen, Jessie, Pam and Shirley. Okay. Then we have Jen's dad. We don't know the name of Jen's dad, but he is one of the character here. Jen's dad is there and a shopkeeper is there. The man who sells the shoe, is it? So only this much character have the name. Okay. Others we don't know the name. Jen's dad's name we don't know and the shopkeeper's name we don't know. Okay. So the characters are Mr. Lewis. He is the teacher of the children. And then PE teacher. Then the children. Jen, Jessie, Pam and Shirley. Okay. Jen, Jessie, Pam and Shirley. Okay. So have you understood the characters of this lesson? Okay, so this lesson, colorful shoes, it says that it gives a idea, it gives a moral that if we have confidence in us, we can win anything. Okay, if we have intelligence and confidence in us, we can win anything. Okay, it's not based on the thing we have. Okay, in this story, Jen won the match not based on her shoe. Okay, she had confidence and she is she loves to play this football. Okay, because of her confidence and love towards playing this football, she won this match. Okay, not because of her shoe. Okay, so I will say the gist of this story for you. So one day what happened, the teacher, Mr. Lewis, he gave an envelope to the children and he told that the PT teacher has given this envelope and they want to show it to their parents. Okay, so she came home and she showed that envelope to her father, and while he read that, he understood that their football class is going to start and what are all the things they need was written in that letter. Okay, this letter contains the things what are all they needed for their football practice. Okay, an old t-shirt, a pair of shorts and socks, then new shoes. Okay, so what are all the things they will give in the school, they will lend in the school for the children to practice is also given there. Okay, so by hearing this, what she thought means, anyway she want to get the football, sorry, shoes also. Okay, so she want to get a good pair of football shoes, the real football shoes. Okay, the shoes with studs. Okay, so she comes to her room and she is thinking about this, and she is thinking that if she get a real football shoe, what she will do, she will play like the FIFA heroes, FIFA champions, and she also will become a champion. Okay, so the next day her father takes her to the shop to buy the shoes. Okay, so in the market what happens, the shoes in the roadside, the shopkeepers calls them, but Jen's father, he takes Jen to big shops. Okay, and in that big shops there are many shoes, many real football shoes, but sometimes the shoes will not fit her and sometimes it will be very costly. Okay, because of that they thought that this Jen's father thought that he can't buy this, he can't give money for this expensive shoes, and he takes her to the market, to the roadside shops. Okay, and Jen was very much upset because she thought that she want to get a new football shoe which is real football shoe. Okay, so they come here to the market, and from there Jen's father gets her a pair of colorful shoes. Okay, so she is not very happy, but still then her father buys that for her, so she gets it and she comes home. Okay, and on that Monday afternoon, every children, they were very much happy and they were eagerly waiting for their class. Okay, football class, and everyone were wearing their shoes and they were ready for playing football. Okay, but Jen is very much sad and she is not ready to wear her football shoe. Okay, because it is not the real football shoe, is it? So she is not ready to wear that. And anyway, when the sir comes there, and when he calls them, everyone was ready with their shoes. Okay, she also, Jen also, she wears her shoe, and when they went outside, everyone looked at other shoes. Okay, and they says that, yeah, my shoe is same like her, and so they are saying that. Okay, the five children's shoe are very similar. Okay, so the sir also, when he came there and he found that the five children's shoe are very similar, and the children told that they live on back street. Okay, So their group's name became as Backstreet Heroes. Okay, their team's name is Backstreet Hero, and while playing their this Backstreet Heroes only won the match. Okay, and they were very happy, and Jen, she scored 5 goals. Okay, so they were very happy, and during that time Jen understood that the real football shoe doesn't matter. Okay, whatever shoe they put, confidence, intelligence and their hard work is the matter. Okay, because she had confidence and she was very much interested in football playing, and also she was hard working for that, she won the match. Okay, and during that time she thinks that she will become a FIFA hero. Okay, so she will become a champion. Okay, so have you understood the story? This is the story of this lesson. Okay, so the thing, whatever thing we have is not a matter, but the confidence, the hard work and the love towards the particular things matter. Okay, so if you have confidence and if you are hardworking, we can achieve anything in our life. Okay, so we want to be true and we want to love that. When we are studying also, we want to love to study and we want to be true to that. In the same time, we should have confidence that I will gain good marks, I will be the first in my class, and you also should hard work for that. Okay, just only confidence doesn't matter. Okay, so if you have confidence and if you are not hardworking, you won't get anything. You should have confidence, at the same time you should hard work also. Okay, so have you understood this story? So in the next class I will read page by page and I will explain to you. Okay, so thank you students.